Before we start our group problem today, I want to share this image with you really quickly. I want you to turn and talk with your partner, same color partner. What do you notice and what do you wonder? Ready, set, go.
That I noticed that there's only 3 ways that it can tilt. Each way is a way of showing what is heaviest and what is less heavy.
The first 2 boxes have like a different weight that doesn't balance the scale.
Today, with your group, I want you to use the balance scale to figure out what T, or the triangle, is equal to. And show your thinking as number sentences and with words. We're less interested in the actual answer, like what does T weigh? We're more interested in why do you think that's true? How did you figure that out? And can you use number sentences and words to justify your thinking?
So that means we have to take out these 2.
Yeah.
So that means there's 4. Wait. Oh no, I drew 6. That's okay.
Why 9? I heard 9 divided by 2. Why 9 divided by 2?
3 plus 3, 6 plus 3 is 9, and then there's 2 boxes that are equivalent to 9. So if we divide it by 2, it would be equivalent to the 2 boxes.
What do you mean by they're equivalent? What do you know? How do you know that? And what do you mean?
Because these 2 3s are equivalent to this 6. So we already we're just left over with the 3 3s and the 2 boxes.
Can you help me understand what do you mean by 4 take away 2? Where do you see that here?
4 take away 2 because there's 2 diamonds with D's.
I have everyone turn to the back where it says whole group share, and we're going to jot down 2 different strategies that we'll see from these 2 groups. Before they share, can we name some norms? How can we show respect to their thinking, and how can we also learn from what they're about to share?
We can do 1 mic.
1 mic. Who has the mic? Point to the person or to the group that has the mic. Awesome. And Adam, any other norms?
Poker face.
Poker face, yes. If you have questions, wait until they're done presenting. Some new voices. Hanan.
I wanted to add on to what Adam said. Probably poker face, because if they say something that you don't agree with, you might not want to make them feel bad if they got something wrong.
Yeah. What are some ways that we can silently show that we disagree? And it's okay to disagree, right? That's how we can learn from each other, okay? And how can we show that we're connecting with their ideas? Okay, so let's use the silent signals while they're presenting, okay? All right.
The 2 4s, which we got 8, and we add the other 2 4s, which we also got 8.
Can we hear from some of maybe this group or that group connecting to making sense of this? Daniel? So we're going to do some independent thinking. Select one of the 2 strategies that was just shared and choose one that you're most interested in and describe what you find interesting about this strategy. It can be the 2 that was presented just now, or it can be any of the other groups' work that you see around the board. We have so much knowledge and so much thinking around the room and also in the hallway. And what did you learn today? What did you learn about how to use the idea of an equation being like a balanced scale and using that idea to figure out the value of an unknown variable? So let's spend the next 3 minutes on that. Can we hear just a few voices? What are some things that you learned today? What are some big ideas that you're taking away from today? What are some big ideas? Ava.
So sometimes you might have the numbers showing, you may have 2 super numbers, and that one the 2 4s that are like that, so you can cross them out so you don't feel like being funny.
I think Daniel actually talked about that idea, right? So you can we hear for maybe one more person? Jacob?
Um,
Yeah. So we're building some ideas that we're going to use to solve some equations, more like complex looking equations. So I think these are some really helpful big ideas that we can take away with. Can we give everyone some snaps for sharing their thinking? Can we make maybe time for 2 shout outs? We already heard from Teddy, like a public shout out, but can we hear maybe 2 shout outs? Akmal, we haven't heard from you today.